Yours is called What Does It Mean to Be a Young Person? Pretty much the whole idea of this pilot is to see how we can find ways to bridge the divide between generations.
Well, I think with being like young person kind of title, I think it's just all very confusion, like just confusion in terms of we're told one thing and then the next minute something.
I came here at year 9, and to be honest, that was a challenge for me to be a young person, because I was a young person in a country, an Asian country, and a completely different culture, and then I come here, everything is different, everything is new. How we were taught things back in Indonesia is completely different than we were doing here.
For me personally, I was never pressured into really chasing a higher education in terms of a university degree. My parents were very laid back in that kind of sense. I think they were more focused on a successful working kind of a life rather than pursuing a higher education.
I think that the older generation often invoke a lot of fear in young people about the things that they can do. Yeah. And I guess like it's based on their own experience. You know, they're just caring, I guess, and they don't want you to experience their own same mistakes. But I think it can be quite limiting, don't do this because of this, or don't do that because of that. Like, just because it happened to you doesn't mean it's going to happen to them, and we shouldn't limit people based on our own fears.
Yeah, the main reason I became my own boss and decided to start my own business was the fact that I couldn't find a consistent job in Perth. For in the industry I'm in, wanting to do teaching or school psychology, it's really hard to do that in Perth in the city. You have to, go remote, and that's not really an option for me at the moment. So I decided, instead of, being upset and everything about not being able to find a full-time job and only getting a day of relief here, a day of relief there, like instead of being upset, I thought, do you know what, I'm going to create my own opportunities. I'm going to put my energy into that, and I'm going to start my own business and see how it goes, because I know if I don't do this now, I'm going to regret not doing it when I had all this time. So I just decided to start my own business, be my own boss, do my own thing, because no one else really wanted to hire me. So.
People seem to think that I treat them as adults from an early age, which I think is important. I don't have any problems with just being open and talking to them like they are human beings and not just little kids. They can understand a lot more than what you think, trust me. So, but basically, you want to teach them to be open thinkers from about 8 years onwards. So then they're old enough to know what's going on about them.
Yeah, and I think that's also like one of those. I guess a lot of people think, okay, they're kids; they should just be kids. We don't need to teach them adult stuff, and it's not like learning adult stuff is a bad thing. It's just
like talking to them like, treating them like they're an equal.
Cool. Thanks for, watching this, whether it was informative, interesting, or fun, just to listen to. Just if you can share it if you want to, or just give me some feedback. And yeah, thanks for everything.
Thanks.